Today it's Saturday, October 25th, 2025, and I want to go home. No, this is a different story. With a Nissan, not that Nissan, this Nissan, the 300 ZX. The owner, he brought, my friend, the customer, he brought some parts. We have some bushings for the suspension, hoses, seals, so many things, timing belt here, okay. And I said to the guys, let's start working a little bit on the car. Can you pull the bucket out? The bucket, to see the coolant from the radiator. Remove the butt. Thank you very much. All right, that's what came out from the radiator when we opened the low radiator hose. We didn't try to drain it from the drain plug because the drain plug is gonna break, obviously. And then we come here, we make one dot here on the crankshaft, on the fourth position, 3 on the left, 3 on the right. It's supposed to be top dead center. We're gonna verify that later. Verify, how I said that. And then we come here on the cam gear, all right, and we see this dot with other dot on the cover, on the back plate, all right. And then we come here and we see this. Yay, one teeth out. So he was never on timing. That's why he was playing like this, the belt in one point. Probably, maybe. So we have to verify also that it's a top dead center. Yeah, we can continue. You already lose the damper pulley, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. This will gonna be a small update. We have also for the steering rack, the boot here. We have the seals for the cam gears. We have a spark plug, so with one way or the other we have to take out the spark plugs. This is for the crankshaft seal, this is for the cam gear seals. All right. What do we have here? Oil filter? No, it's not an oil filter. This is what? Ah, this is for the belt. All right. And I was thinking, where is the tensioner? Where is the... Doesn't have anywhere. All right, fine. That's a good one. We are good. We are good. We have plenty of parts. Let's start from the timing belt. And then let's move on. Radiator hose. All right, okay. Like I said, let's start from the timing belt, all right? Before you take a look at this, oh boy. Oh boy. Amazing stuff. It comes apart. Oh, this is gone completely, man.
Yeah.
Okay, this we put it here to don't hurt the radiator. You know, don't hit the radiator by any means. That's why we put it here to protect it. But to protect what? The radiator. Yeah. Remove by chance also this. And actually we have to remove the radiator completely to wash it and to see the state of the radiator, the condition, you know. No, it's not for today, it's not for Saturday. It's not for Saturday. You know what, I'm not gonna upload this video, I'm gonna keep it for Monday. Okay. Let's move on a little bit as much as we can. Yeah. Because like I said, today it's Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. And then we're gonna finalize this video on Monday. Stripping off, taking apart parts and changing with the new ones. Today it's Monday, October 27, 2025. On Saturday afternoon, the owner of the 370Z, he brought me the donor fuel pump. Actually, I don't want the fuel pump, I need the basket like I said on the previous video. Alright. What needs to be done here? Needs to separate it and wash it. I didn't put it inside the engine room because it's dirty. That's why I keep it down. I don't want to contaminate the place. Alright. So let's remove the basket. Dang it, I have also a video from the 370Z. No, from the 300 ZX. I don't remember, I have to watch. let's put it in one video. It's like I said on Saturday, it's for the same owner, right? Yeah, honestly, I don't remember and I didn't watch the video that I make on Saturday, but I have one clip that I didn't upload on Saturday and I said that I'm gonna upload it on Monday. Maybe, okay, for the 370, it's just only the basket, alright? And then I'm gonna give to Derek the fuel pump assembly to install it. Here for the 300, I see the guys, they have cleaned the area, alright? And then I told them after cleaning, put some WD-40 because we wash it. I don't want to have any headache, don't start coming rusty. I see that they put the new seals here, but they haven't installed it properly. It's not been all the way in. Alright, and I can see the old seals. One is here, I don't know where's the other one. This is for the crankshaft down. Fine, that's the new one. I don't know where's the other one. And then we have the radiator hose. Oh boy. Yep. That's what you see. You're gonna be also inside of the water pump. Then there is one pipe, this steel pipe, that the owner brought a new one, and this is always welcome. And on Saturday, I'm gonna show you what I did on Saturday. This is the pipe, nice. On Saturday, I washed the radiator, and I said to Omar to take one video to see what it comes out from the radiator, and unfortunately, he made the video with this way, and he was talking to the phone at the same time. So I sent it to the owner to see what was coming out, and I think he was here as well. All right, let's go to see the radiator. Currently, or we bring it here. Currently, after washing, I flushed it a couple of times. Yes, it's here. What I did, I put inside coolant. I didn't want to come dry by any means. So I fill it up with some coolant to stay always wet, because we have to flush it again. And most probably we're gonna install it on the car, we're gonna flush all the cooling system, and then we have to repeat it again. But it looks much better, way much better than before. It became some garbage out, so many garbage out. Okay, so it looks in good shape. I didn't show any leak, and it's not coming rusty, so we can reuse it again. I don't think so we're gonna have any problem with the radiator. And as soon as we didn't attempt to remove the coolant from the drain plug that has, we should be fine. It's supposed to be somewhere here. This is the lower side, because if you try to remove the plastic fitting that has there, it might break. Alright, so what's the plan now? Let's continue with the basket. Alright, good thing is that I have also this piece, so if we see that there is any problem, because I have to make it, I'm gonna drill it at 1.5 millimeters. If I see that there is any problem later on, we can just swap it. This I'm gonna give it back to the owner, or everything I'm gonna give back to the owner actually. Just this one, I'm gonna place it here inside, just in case. You never know. Better safe than sorry, right? So let me do that to put on the video, to finalize the fuel pump, and then we're gonna continue a little bit later on with the 300. There we go. Nice and clean basket with the membrane intact. Now what's remaining? It's remaining to clog the primary filter, because I cannot put it as I want. It makes sense to be like this. Have a space there for the valve. Has also this corner there that's the same shape. So I need to orient the fuel pump with this way inside. That means that it will gonna end up being this way. And I can clock it. If I put it this way, I have to remove the cap obviously, yeah, but I can get a steady point, the fitting here, the outlet, with these lines here. Alright, lovely. Let me go outside to drill at 1.5 millimeter this, and show you as well, 1 second, to show you where I put the rest of the parts. Alright, the remaining part the remaining pump, sorry, it's over there, okay, and I have placed here inside, just for the owner to know, this and the retaining plastic clip that has for the rod, because you never know, it might break the other one. Alright, so both are here inside. I'm gonna close to 1 second. Alright, let's continue. For you, in 1 second, it's gonna be all together. And the pump, it's ready. Alright, from the fuel pump, it goes to the outlet here, to this fitting here, where's the pump, and the return, it's ending up on the fuel regulator cancellation to actuate the Venturi valves, one here and the other one that goes through this one to the other side, actually from this side, the pipe, that it goes to the other side of the fuel pump, of the fuel tank. Sorry, Monday morning, oh boy. So I have blocked it, just don't have any contamination. Alright, straightforward. I'm cancelling the fuel filter. The fuel filter is here just only to support the fuel pump. Alright, and now that I'm ready, I have blocked here the lines, don't contaminate, I have to open it again. Because I get a call from the owner and he said to me that, you know what, nope, this pump, it's small. We're not gonna use this pump, we're gonna use a bigger pump, 525, something like that, as per the tuner. So, what does mean that one? That I have to open it again. Alright, I have to trim the fuel filter because the pump that he's gonna bring, he's gonna be bigger. And Mr. Jimmy, you might need to 3D print something for me from carbon. It has a fuel resistance, right? And ethanol. Yeah. Alright, you might need to 3D print for me one housing to install it in this filter, because most probably I'm gonna remove with the Dremel the housing in the middle, take out the element that has inside, clean it, and then we're gonna put something in this place to support the pump. Because if I come to this point, I don't know how big it's gonna be the new pump, but if I come at this point, after that it's gonna be hollow inside, you know, it's gonna have only one lip here up and one down. So we might need to 3D print something to support the fuel pump in place. From one hand, it's better because you're gonna have more flow, alright? Second hand, I'm gonna remove probably the element that has inside, so any contamination that has a filter, you're not gonna have anymore because it's gonna be only the housing. Alright, and another good thing is that I didn't install it. I haven't installed it yet. So we're good. We are good, right? No problem, no hard feeling by any means. Whatever he wants, the owner. I test also the lines to see that they're not twisting too much, don't block it. And I check also that the level sensor here, it's not having any contact with the cables, but it doesn't matter because I have to open it again, like I said. Alright, let's go outside now to see what he's doing, Mr. Derek. Good morning, Mr. Derek. Good morning, sir. I was willing to give you the fuel pump for the 370, but we changed the plans. Alright, so I see that you have put the new seals, but you haven't drive it in.
Yes, sir.
Alright, that's what you're planning to do now?
Yes.
I see that you clean also some things here and there. Nice. We need to remove also the gear for the crankshaft down over there to change also the other seal, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do these things to finalize it. You have put brake cleaner everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Alright, before we install the back plate for the timing cover, for the
Timing belt.
yeah, for the timing cover, timing belt and so on, you're gonna spray everything with a brake cleaner to don't have oily surfaces, don't have nothing.
Yes.
Alright, let's fix the seals and move on. I watched some videos
Yes, sir.
to see how to take out the crank gear, alright?
Yes, sir.
So what we have tried so far, we put WD-40, we warm it up with a torch, alright? And we put one flat screwdriver from this side, one from this side, and it doesn't move at all, right?
Yes, sir.
So what I see that they're doing, and this, we might destroy the oil pump, because this is behind is the oil pump, the housing, alright? So they are doing two things. Either they cut the gear with a grinder,
Yeah.
they split the gear in two, or they are hammering it behind, they warm it up a lot. When I'm saying a lot, alright?
Yeah.
Not with the normal torch what we have, with the oxyacetylene.
Oxygen,
Yeah. So they warm it up a lot, and then they're hammering it behind to bring it back. All right. So now what are we gonna do? I'm gonna tell you what are we gonna do. I prefer, instead of warming the share out of it and having a problem, let us say with the crankshaft here front, I don't know, it's gonna be warped or something, or having a problem with the oil pump, I prefer to talk to the owner. I'm gonna upload the video actually. I prefer to talk to the owner, and if he let me make 2 holes here, drill and tap it M8,
Yes.
all right, then use a puller to extract it and then change this gear.
Yeah.
So if we can find this gear, new or used one I doubt, because whoever's opening it, they're hammering it. If we found this gear new, the crank gear, then I'm gonna drill and tap it, M8, put the puller, pull it out. That's what makes sense to me. And then use the new one. The back plate that has, you see that has a small dent. This, I did destroy it completely. I can make it even straight. So in case if he said to me, the owner, you know what, no, don't change it, don't touch it at all, keep it as is. We changed the upper seals for the camshafts, we haven't changed for the crankshaft down. Let me make this straight, because I'm not planning to hammer it, I'm not planning to put nothing between the oil pump housing and the gear. I fixed the back plate to don't have a dent, to be nice and straight as it was. Alright, so let's upload the video to understand the owner what we need, that we need a crankshaft pulley, the crankshaft gear down there, and if he agree to change the crankshaft seal. Alright, then if he give us a green light, we're gonna remove it, we're gonna put the new seal, and then we're gonna standing by for the new gear. And after that, since we're gonna put a new crankshaft seal, we have put already the new seals for the camshafts, then since they have put sealant on the water pump, we can open the water pump and try to flush it, try to clean whatever as better as we can inside. We're gonna reseal it again with the sealant, and I hope that the owner, the customer, my friend, he'll gonna bring us a new water pump, new thermostat to put in place, and a couple of other stuff. Alright, let's hope. Alright, that's the plan. Currently, leave it as is. Let me upload the video until he watch the video, and then to see how to proceed. Because he might say, you know what, don't touch it, don't change the crankshaft seal, leave it as is. Because, I don't know, maybe we cannot find a crank gear, as an example. Or I hope, let us say, they have a upgrade crank gear that we're gonna have a threads, so in the future if you ever want to take it out, at least to have a threads to put a puller there and pull it out. I have no clue why they did it this way, to be honest. Yeah, alright, that's it. Clear. We're not in hurry with this car, it's not like that we have to finish it urgent. And even if we finish it, don't forget that have a scoring the cylinders inside from a rust. This is a different story. You haven't opened the spark plugs, right?
Nope.
Don't open the spark plugs. Leave it as is. Because we need to remove all the spark plugs to set up the timing, to be exactly precise, to spin, to see that it's okay, and I want to see also with the camera inside. Leave it at the end. Spark plugs, we can do it anytime. For now, let's see what are we gonna do. No, don't even remove the water pump. Don't remove from now the water pump. Let's see what are we gonna do with the crank gear. If he said to us, leave it there and don't touch it, don't change the seal, then we're gonna jump, we're gonna continue with the rest. Alright?
Yes, sir.
And before we put the timing belt and all these things, then first we're gonna remove, like I said, the water pump, flushing the system, putting some water. See what's the thing. Since the engine's at a room temperature and it's not warm up, yes, there will gonna come garbage out, but as soon as we're gonna get warm, it's gonna come more parts out. You know, so all these things, whatever you see on the hoses, all the engine next to the coolant jackets, you know, on the cylinders, you're gonna have all this. Some of them, by just putting some water inside, it will gonna come out. Some of them will gonna stuck there. Ideally, what you want to strip off all the engine, but that's a different story. We're not doing that. The customer, he doesn't want. That's it for now. Let me upload this video and move on. I already said about the fuel pump, the low pressure pump for the, it doesn't have a high, the low pressure pump for the 370Z, that we have to upgrade it. From here, I think that I make my point. You can continue with the suspension. because there are buses for all of the suspension, you know. So pause the cooling system and the timing. Here we're gonna spray paint it a little bit to look a little bit better. We're gonna remove. I have a rust remover. I'm gonna put it inside the rust remover to remove the rust. It's a surface rust, okay. And then we're gonna spray paint it with a high temperature color spray. Only this one, because the rest looks okay. I don't see any rust on that, right? No, it's fine. Okay, be careful, don't scratch it. Avoid scratching it. Here I have some paint. I have some paint to paint it here on the spot. You don't have to paint it all because it gonna looks different. You know, this is behind. You're not gonna be able to see it. You can continue with the rest of the parts. All right. Just don't forget. Do not change the spark plugs.
Yeah.
The filter, the engine oil filter, or the engine oil. We might even open later on the oil pump to clean it inside if it has any sludge or something, you know, to see the pickup tube, the oil pickup tube, to don't stack something and to have oil starvation, you know. So continue with the suspension parts. Do not use any new radiator hose. Wash this old one. Wash it, because we can flush the system with the old parts. And then when we see, after we see that it's okay, everything is beautiful, then we're gonna put the new parts. All right, and it looks like that we're gonna get away with the radiator. We might not need a radiator from how it looks like. When I tried to pass water the first time, it was blocked. It was barely coming coolant water out. And then I was turning it left and right, you know, pressurizing with the water from both sides. It came so many garbage out and finally unstuck. But again, it still has more inside that will gonna come as soon as we're gonna warm up. We will gonna use also the liquid moly, the coolant flush. Derek, master flow sensor. I don't want to feel anything here inside there, please. To don't have any headache. Put a cap there front to don't have any contamination. And in general, we don't care about the cooling system, like I said, but few lines we haven't opened it. All right, in general, block any hole there to don't contaminate anything. That's it for now. Let's upload the video. Thank you very much.